Yeah, hello. Hello, Mike Hole. That's kind of disturbing. What's up, Elemental? How you doing? Welcome back. Um, by the way, you start talking like 50 seconds. Yeah, I know, it's to warm myself up. It's to warm my voice up, because I don't really talk that much, so it's to warm my voice and stuff. It gets me talking. So, what was I doing? Draft. I keep missing. Okay. Um, how's it going? It's good. It is good. We have actual content to talk about today, which is cool. Perhaps. Depending on your feelings, thoughts, and concerns. I think it's pretty cool, personally. Others may disagree, but do you see they're going to make horses less laggy? Yeah, I just saw the fix for horses and boats. And boats, not in. For horses and boats. Um, which is very, very nice, because, like, I've been, like, I've not really used my Never Highways that much, but because I have ice paths, I use boats, right? And recently it's, like, awkward to use, because my, like, screen shakes so much, and it's so awkward. Um, but I'm very glad they've changed them. So that alone, right, is a very good fix. But obviously, I wanted actual content in this drop, and we got it, so that's good. Um, Tiger Wolf, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. I appreciate the follow. Welcome. So like my initial thoughts of this snapshot is I think this snapshot was the snapshot that if you didn't like this snapshot, this drop isn't for you. If you did like this snapshot, it's either for you or it's put you in the right direction for this drop, right? Um, but if you didn't like the golden dandelion, this drop isn't for you because this was their like one last like throw everything out the window kind of thing to see what sticks, and I think they succeeded in that, honestly. I like the remodels, the aquatic ones. I think the aquatic ones are the best ones they've done so far. I think they're universally like very good. So I think they've done an amazing job with them. Obviously, we're missing a few still, aren't we? Pandas, polar bears. I'm very interested to see what comes about with those. So I think next week as well we'll see something like something they add, like a feature. I hope anyway. But yeah, I think this drop is okay. I still don't think it's like well, it is ground. Let me say this: it is groundbreaking because I think the golden. I said this on stream, like either last stream or stream before. It is the golden dandelion is one of the best things they've added in a long time. And I don't say that lightly at all. So Animal Ranch, yeah, I'll get into that. So obviously, like I've been saying for weeks, like all I need from this drop is something to sink my teeth into. I just need something good to play around with. And there's nothing, right? That this is me saying this like a few weeks ago. There's nothing to play around with. Like it's just baby models. Who cares, right? This week drops, and they added the feature or the component that I asked for. Like I wanted the most. Obviously, I would have liked the Moon Bloom, and we'll get into the Moon Bloom later this stream. But asked me what I wanted from this drop, and it was a way to stunt the growth of a baby animal. I genuinely thought there was a part of me, like today or like a few days recently, where I was like, they're not doing it. I had a feeling that they weren't going to do it, and they did. And they did it in a very good way, right? I think the golden dandelion is one of the better ways to do it. I don't care that it's the same dandelion but retextured. I could not give a toss, right? It's so performative, getting annoyed about. Like it's just like, okay, the poppy is also like that. Like, it's just so fucking stupid. Like, grow up, please. but I think it's a very good feature. I like the way they did it. I really like that it's golden. I love the implications because like I love lore, right? In Minecraft, I like trying to not definitive lore. I like trying to like piece things together and think, oh, what is this? You know, what is this connection to this, right? And it's interesting how gold has such this enchanting, but not in like the enchanting, you know, like not in that sense, but enchanting feel to it, right? Yeah, people are always going to complain when something gets retextured. It doesn't like this is always going to happen. It is what it is. So like typically, when a drop releases, or not a drop, well, yeah, but when a drop like enhances its features, I can normally pinpoint and be like, okay, I can build this, and I can prepare for it ahead of time, right? And again, going back to what I said earlier, I couldn't do anything, right? Now things have changed. What we're on right now is an island that is Lightborn territory, for the record. It's like the outskirts of Lightborn, but it's still like Lightborn territory. The docks will still come to here and stuff later down the line. It's basically a free-range ranch for a bunch of animals. Except the snow variant, the snow mobs, I think. I don't think I'll do the snow ones. And there's going to be like a fence that goes around this island. It's not going to be like a wooden, simple, like, you know, spruce wooden, you know, whatever kind of fence. I'm going to make a proper wall around this. And there'll be like sections that matter. Because this island, it doesn't look like it, but it is massive. And I don't know if this will be a part of this island or separately. I want to do something with Garslings. If you have a nice snow tiger, not too far away, you think you'll put snow mobs in there? Maybe. This is actually the direction they're in, fun fact. The snow tiger. So I want to do something with Garslings because I think they have like huge potential for like lore building. Either in this island or somewhere else, I want to make an area where you are taught the relationship between the Garsling and the player, and you get to experience bonding with the Garslings. Because Garslings imprint on you, right? Now, naturally, they're all going to imprint on me, but still. The implication is there that you're kind of in that building to understand the emotional intelligence of a Garsling, right? I also want to do something, like Corn just mentioned, I want to do something where, because there are wolves that are used for hunting and stuff, right? I want to have a facility where puppies are taught that and stuff, and, you know, basically pets are taught how to be pets, right? And how, like, you know, or guide dogs, for example, that kind of thing. As well as the pet store is back on the cards. Obviously I put it on hold, but I did say, I don't know if I said it on stream or like internally, but I did say that it would come back if I could make it so baby mobs can be halted. So there's a lot of options we can do. And we don't have to do them right now, right? I'm doing this right now because this is like the standout idea. But these are ideas from the drop, right? Where do you think you'll put the pet store? Hotel? It could be behind the London or Lightborn Eye, yeah. But yeah, all this to say, basically, TDL is like too long. TLDR. There's a lot of ideas I have. What do you think of the dandelion? I like it. I like it. It's fun. Like, it's a very Mojang way of doing things. I don't like that people are like, but it's just a dandelion but golden. It's like, okay, but so is an apple, so is a carrot. Well, you gonna cry about those two? Now, of course, they will say yes, right? But I listen. Like, I've taken steps recently to like try and block out that kind of thing, and I'm not gonna publicly really tweet about it. So, it is, in my opinion, one of the biggest features. I've said this already. One of the biggest features, right, of any update. It has massive implications. It's got massive creative capabilities, and yeah, that's really all there is to it. And I think we should applaud that Mojang actually done this, because I genuinely did think they wouldn't do this. I wanted them to, like I said earlier. This is the number one thing I wanted from this drop, because to me it makes sense. How do you increase or strengthen the bond between a player and the mob? You make it, you know, so that you can experience the baby mob a little bit longer than 20 minutes. So it makes total sense. It's a very, like, common sense. I hate that term nowadays, but it makes so much sense. So how are you feeling now? Optimistic for the drop? Yeah. I'm telling you guys, that's all it was. All I needed was to see one thing that was, like, very good, and I'm sold. That's it. Like, I didn't want to hate the drop, right? It's not something I enjoyed. I didn't like coming on stream and being like, yeah, this drop is terrible, right? I did not like doing that. And if people are like, yeah, but you criticized it, like, okay, but am I allowed to change my opinion? You know? I still find it interesting how they didn't let dandelion be used by Bay Village. Yeah, there's some lore implication there. But I'm, you know, am I gassed for this drop? Maybe not, right? Maybe until I get some builds on the ground, right? But is it promising? Yeah. And I think with, you know, polar bears and what's the other mobs? Pandas and foxes and stuff. I think there's still room where they could throw in these. That's like my criticism, right? It was they done this and just that, right? They just done baby mobs. And I was like, why can't you just throw in like extra content, like actual content alongside it, right? And they did that this week, so I've got no complaints of this drop, really. Content-wise. Obviously the marketing has been atrocious, right? But content-wise, it's a drop, right? It's a drop. This is what I kind of envision a drop to be. However, if it was still just baby model designs, I would completely have a different outlook. Right? Now, I don't have an issue with them redesigning. It is necessary, 100%, right? You can't argue with that. It is necessary. They all had to change. And it was going to happen one way or the other, right? It sucks that it has to impede on your favourite end update, but it is what it is, right? But also, we needed something else, and we got that, right? Have they done llamas? I don't know, actually. I think they have. Have they? No. They've done the other mounts of Mayhem. But it's interesting to see that. I mean, it makes sense, right? The hostile mobs aren't, you know, retextured and stuff. Haven't done llamas, no. So what is it? Llamas, both foxes, pandas, polar bears, sniffer, I guess, but I think the sniffer's fine. Oh yeah, also as well, right? We spoke last stream about a snifflet cafe, where you take where like it's basically like they're not the sniffers aren't pets in Lightborn, but they're like a mob or animal you live with, right? So they'll be like in the cafe and stuff. Maybe, actually, I need to think about that. Hold that thought. I need to, because again, I need to back, yeah, maybe not. We'll see. Are snippers a polite animal? I'd say they are, right? I keep hearing a lot about people saying that they shouldn't do hostile mobs, or it's fine if they don't do them because they're non-animals, and I don't really like that. Hmm. I think they need better animations, because, like, what is that, you know? Fucking creeper. I died here, by the way. When I was, because this has had a lot of trees and stuff, and like leaf litter and stuff, I was destroying all the trees, and I didn't have audio on because I was listening to something or watching something. And a creeper like was like hiding in a tree or something and blew me up. I died. Am I old enough to make kids now? Oh, am I old enough to make fun of kids now? I don't know. Like I'd say like 18 is still very young. I'd say fucking 21 is still very young. But I mean like, dude, at like 18, 20, you're like, I'm very old, and then like when you reach like 23, 24, 25, you're like, they're fucking young as shit, you know. I feel old at 25. I don't want to. I don't want to mention my age, but I mean, might as well now. I feel old at my age, right? Um, but yeah, there's like a weird disparity as well because it's like I don't even know if it's the right word, but like 19 is technically a teen, but you're older than 18. I still class 19 as an actual teenager. Like, would I trust a 19-year-old to make conscious decisions on like serious issues? No. And I say that because like in the UK, there's like reform counsellors that are like 19 years old. It's kind of not very good. I saw someone on Twitter telling a 19-year-old that they can't speak on something until they're 20 because they're too young. I wouldn't say that. Like you can't speak on it, right? But it's like you got. I would say I would take some. I'd have some, you know, not issue, but I'd be hesitant, right, to trust their judgment and stuff. But it is important. It's not. It is important to listen to young people, right? You can't discount what they're saying because they have experiences and stuff as well. You just need to put that together with your own judgment and come up with something. In my opinion, right? But I mean, like, I had to grow up very quickly at a very young age. Still immature, but I had to like grow up very quickly. So like, I don't know. I might have like a warped view on it. But then like, yes, I grew up very quickly, but I spent like my early 20s being immature. I still am immature, and it's kind of like teenager like immaturity, like picking like like fights with people online and shit. And it's just like it's not really worth my time or energy. But yeah. Oh yeah, like adults can be immature as well, and they should be allowed to be immature to an extent, right? So with this island, we've destroyed like up until like that little dip in the land. A little bit. They used to that dirt there. Basically, there was like a hill here, right? So we've destroyed a lot offstream, and then there was like obviously the trees and leaf litter, which wasn't much, but there was still some, and like flowers and stuff. But I chose Y64 because it looks nice. I probably am the same, yeah, in some ways. And let me take a look at this. We're doing okay. We're doing alright. Try and get rid of all this dirt on this layer. I was a horrible person when I was 14, 15. What was I like when I was 14? I think I was just fucking stupid. But like, genuinely, I was a really dumb kid. Right? Like, really stupid. And there's some validity in that. There's some like good reason for that, I think. But there's also some like, I just think I was stupid for the longest time. It was only until like I turned legitimately 20 years old. Like 19, 20-ish. When I started to put my two brain cells together. And ever since then, my two brain cells have worked pretty hard. So. I could have been a lot worse, I think. Could have been a lot worse back in the day. But I did do some like cuntish things, right? I'm not proud of. I think everyone has. And that's like, that's okay. I mean, obviously like, do we do bad things? No. But like, it is part of like growing up and stuff, and as long as you age and mature. The Illagers might want this. I feel like they have some role in this. Like in the. My question is, will this have like a potion in the future? This dandelion. There's got to be some implication with this. I know there is between the pillager and the, or Illagers in general, and the villager. But something I did want to talk about as well, whilst we're here, there's a big Moobloom-sized elephant in a room that I do have. I've said a lot. I've given a lot of praise, right, this stream so far, but there's a bit of an issue here. I don't know how you do it, but there's got to be some link between the Moobloom and Golden Dandelion. I think. Even if you just shear it once, and it gives you the like a mushroom, right? Gives you the mushrooms when you shear it, and it gives you gold eye, whatever, right? I think it makes perfect sense. Because I do think the Moobloom is, out of all the mobs, right? Take a look at all the mob votes, excluding the first one with the giant squid, the grindstone dinosaur, and the hovering inferno, right? Take them all. I would say that the Moobloom, maybe the penguin as well, but the Moobloom is the mob that needs a rework the most. Because realistically, what was the Moobloom doing before? It was like, now it could still have a relationship with bees, right? I know bees aren't like tempted by the golden dandelion yet. Very well could be. They very well could come out next week and be like, here's the Moobloom. Oh yeah, by the way, bees are now tempted by God. Like, very well could be the case. How do you integrate a golden Moobloom into the world though? That's my issue. Man-made? I don't know. I don't know if I like that. We'll see, right? We'll talk when it gets added, right? And it should be. I think, even if you don't like the Moobloom, you're wrong. Kidding, please don't sue me. Even if you don't like the Moobloom, right? It should come in this drop. Okay, now I've said this again, like, last stream or whatever. I said that, like, I've been saying that the Moobloom should have come to spring to life, right? I think some of you guys might even remember me saying this. The Moobloom should come to spring to life because what other drop does it fit in? It makes perfect sense. Fast forward a year, bang on a year, right? And you're telling me right? I don't know. Corn, I don't know if you saw that chat message. I think that was auto mod working. I'm not too sure. Dude, I've been on this island for like a few days. It's been raining so much. I was burning some of the mutated trees, and it was like, nope, rain. Constantly. But yeah, I think the Moobloom should come to the game. I think it's such an open goal to add the Moobloom. Well, if we talk about like things being added like last minute, the Cherry Grove, I believe, was not added in the first snapshot. Now I know it was an update and stuff like that as well, but Mojang has a habit of being like, oh yeah, here's like some like random thing like in the last snapshot, right? If the Moobloom gets added, this will go from 0 to 10 for me. Ooh. If the Moobloom gets added, this would probably be... Yeah, I'd say top 3 for me. Mounts of Mayhem, Chase the Skies, and this one, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a retweet right there. I don't know, we'll see. I do think next week we'll see more features. But if the polar bear, fox, and like they're all like, it's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4 if you're counting the variant. 5? Right? That's like, I'd say, because you could do like polar bear, panda, black bear, right? I've seen people say there should be a sniff. I've seen this too, Dylan. I completely disagree, as well. The whole point of this is that it's supposed to be easily. I say that with like italics, right? Imagine I'm saying like easily obtainable. The sniffer will be like very late mid or late game, right? Half the people haven't interacted with Sniffer. Now I know this would increase the Sniffer usage, right? But I think having just a flower you can pick up randomly. I think there's dandelions here actually. With like 1 gold ingot. It's cheap as fuck, right? Maybe 100% just come alongside more flowers, revamp the Flower Florist. Sniffer content, obviously flower parity. Let it on its own, nothing else. The other stuff will have a lot more weighting. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like, again, you guys know this, I voted for the Moobloom. I was a very stark defender of the Moobloom. I hated how the Moobloom lost. Would it have lost anyway? Maybe. But because a certain green twat manipulated I'm still salty. I don't care what it was. I'm still it's not even like, I don't even hate the glow squid. Like, I like the glow squid. It's just the fact that fucking... Anyone else, could you imagine like Toy Cat doing that? Or like Waddles doing that? Oh yeah, there should be Sniffer not enchantments, advancements, 100%, yeah. Bro, you could have added the Sniffer without its plants. I wouldn't have cared. I loved the sniff at the moment I saw it. So. And same with the Moobloom. I love the Moobloom. I like the Isolager as well. Like the Isolager is an amazingly designed mob. But I don't know, I liked the Moobloom. And it made sense at the time because it was like the Buzzy Bees update had come and gone, and it was like, oh, I mean, again, Honeycomb didn't have this like huge copper use, right? It was like, okay, this could work, right? But yeah, we'll see. It'll be very interesting to see what they do next week. I'm interested now. And again, it's all it takes, right? It's all, dude. You have to understand. I can be very easily like persuaded and like, not persuaded. What's the I can be like very easily like satisfied, shall we say, with Minecraft content. And all it takes is a slightly more orange yellow like flower, right? You know. But it does so much, and that's why Mojang are incredibly talented when it comes to this thing. Well, they'll add something that's like on the outside of things very small and minor, but it has huge implications. And you can't understate it, right? I don't know if people are taking a liking to what I tweeted about the thing. I haven't checked, but I can't be understated. The golden dandelion has massive implications for the game. Past, present, and future. Wait, you can do bees, right? You can put the golden flower onto bees, right? That's another mob. I wonder if they do bees as well. Actually, that's another mob. I'm telling you, next week they add the Moobloom and they redesign bees. I'm telling you. Like, it would just make so much sense to me, but, you know. I wonder, do you even touch... I feel like baby bees are... Like, snifflets and baby bees, I think, are fine. I don't think you need, like... This is way better than the name tag thing. I think the name tag thing is good, Dylan, but the issue is that it... You know how, like, every drop... enlarges the issue of inventory management and stuff like that. Now, I know Jeb's take on it, and I agree with Jeb, but the wider community doesn't, right? They want an inventory update. It's the same thing with loot tables, right? Every drop stretches the issue of loot tables more and more and more, and the name tags, whilst it's an amazing change, don't get me wrong, it's fucked loot tables. Completely. What other babies are missing? Camels, llamas, the bears, the bees, the hoglins, the zoglins, the undead mobs, the villagers, foxes. Maybe corn? This is a stretch. If you're touching hoglins and zoglins, do you touch the strider? I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like you should. Because the strider is a passive mob. How did I... Wait a minute, aren't you supposed to be the one that loves striders? How did I catch that? How did I remember that? What? Fake fan over here, bloody hell. But no, yeah, the name tag is huge, but this is just... I'm sorry, this dandelion is way more significant. I'm sorry. I need one building in the cafe. How come I'm missing a stare on it? Rolling eyes emoji. Is there a missing stare on it? No, that's future Michael problems. I saw you struggle on it in the Discord channel, and I laughed. I thought it was quite funny to watch you suffer. Because I suffered a lot making it, so now that you were as well, it makes me happy. I still think they have more to remodel. Yeah, no, they do, Dylan, they do. But the question I have, Dylan, is is there more content alongside it? Do you just do, let's say, polar bear, panda, and llama right next week, and that's it? Fake cry for me? I'm not doing that. You're getting scammed. The fuck is wrong with you? Fake cry for me? It's crazy, by the way. Okay, we're actually going to pick up... I've started doing this recently, where like, I'll destroy a mountain and pick up the coal. Like, obviously you mine it because you want it to be grass, right? But I actually pick it up. Which is something I didn't really do that much. I did it, but... Yeah, I did remember... The second after I said it, Corner, you can redeem them, so... Did, in the snapshot, because it's normally in the snapshot they say this, right? Did they say there's, like, more coming or not? I know it's weird because, like, last year they did, and there was more coming, and then, like, the week after they were like, they didn't say anything, and nothing happened, right? But then they didn't say that this, like, last week, and stuff came this week. So I don't know where we stand on that. Reportless donation. Honestly, it should be reported. Now we're going to take this coal and put it in a shulker. But yeah, what is it? Like, what day are we on? 27th? Okay, let's see. Let's try and... Let's see. Open up my calendar. Right. Do they do something for Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day week. Because obviously Valentine's Day is on Saturday. Now, unless something magical happens, I don't think it's happening on a Saturday. Snapshot 5, isn't it? I think so, yeah. So it would be the 10th. 10th or 11th, depending on deadlines and stuff. Imagine they add it offhand to tag you with a heart emoji. I'd probably, like, have a heart attack. Yeah, bless him. Hello. Very good so far. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they go into pre-release on the last week of February. Or the second one. Is it in the preview? The golden flower isn't, Dylan. But the last week's remodels and this week's remodels are. And again, the biggest bug fix we've seen this year so far. Oh, we're gonna fly away because there's too many mobs here. Look at that. Look how much we've done. Obviously we've got to level out because there's some like gaps and stuff. There's sand and connect it all. It's coming together though. It reminds me of Africa. Does this not look a bit like Africa? Am I crazy? Yeah, beacons need more effects. Wait, true? I'm gonna... hang on. With the standing lions. No, I meant, yeah, the shape. I'm gonna... slap and then... What's up, Slime? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. I'm gonna take a screenshot and tweet it out. Because I swear, I noticed it earlier as I was flying back and to it. You've been here? Just lurking, freeloading. It's crazy. No, thank you for being here. Okay, let me, fly up. Okay, I think that's a good... Should it work on baby animal or baby hostiles? No. No, makes no sense for them to. Although, just saying, baby ender dragon. No, no, I'm kidding. It shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna. Can I get? Dude, export screenshots are so bad. It may not even work properly. No, it doesn't. I'll have to do off stream. Fuck you, Xbox. Okay, we have supplies for another beacon. Piss. Okay. Dude, Blossom's been very good. She'll normally, like, whine when I'm talking. Or, like, she doesn't like when I swear. Or, like, she'll get, like, you know, a bit antsy and stuff and want to, like, leave. She's been very good today. What's she doing now? She's just sleeping next to me. Like, right behind me. The thing is, like, Blossom, the law with Blossom is, she didn't like, or I don't think she does even now, like guys. So it took me a while to get her to trust me. Because she's been through a lot, bless her. But, we can cut it in half here, I think, and then add a beacon there. 64. But because of, like, yes, I've got, like, I can have a short fuse and I can get, like, annoyed sometimes, but, like, I'm a very, like, calm person, like, a very quiet, calm person, and she likes that, right? So... No, her original owner was awful. But that's just, you know... So many cases, right? It's not just Blossom. Which makes me, like, really, like, fucking angry, but... I'm just glad they didn't get to her, ears. Because I feel like they would have done. Her ears are completely fine. But I feel like they would have gotten to her ears. My dog needed an ethical tail removal. She looks strange now. She's been to the vet's probably 6 or 8 times now. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just glad we got Blossom when we did. I mean, Blossom was sent to, like, the law, again, more law of Blossom. She was sent to, like, some, like, dog and cat center, right? And my sister was working there at the time, and they both got very close. Now, prior to Blossom, we had a dog called Disney. Disney passed away in 2019. 2018. One of the two. And we just didn't get a dog since, right? Fun fact as well, Disney's death was the reason why I've got hamsters now. But yeah, so Disney passed away, and we didn't really want to get a dog for the longest time, right? Because Disney was my childhood dog. We had him since I was 4. I was like 18, right? Like 18, 19. So, but then Lucy had this, like, bond, Lucy's my sister's name, had a bond with Blossom, and, like, we were like, I don't know, it's a bit expensive. I don't know. Anyway, we all individually met Blossom because we had to go there, obviously, because, you know, they have to meet the family and stuff, and we were all sold immediately. And here she is with us now. And she's done, like, she adds so much to the, like, house and stuff. It's just crazy what she. And it's crazy how, like, dogs don't know how much impact they have. Animals in general, right? They don't know. Dolphins and squids should be breedable. They should have something to do with them. Like, there should be more to do with them. I agree, Dylan. Do they even spawn naturally? Dolphins and squids, yeah. Or the baby ones, yeah. They recently made it so they could in Java. Just recently, like last year. I don't know, I kind of like... Before Nautilus existed, right? Again, I've got a vague idea of what I want to do with Nautilus as well. Maybe. Maybe not. I had this like thought of riding a squid, and it'd be the same exact thing that Nautilus can do, but on a squid. Glad you ended up kissing Blossom. Sounds like she was the right fit. Yeah, 100%. 100% she was. 100%. Now, she doesn't like Leo very much, but actually, I don't know if I can't tell what her feelings are for. Leo doesn't give a shit, right? He's got one thing on his mind, and that's it. Blossom's just like curious. Again, that's why it's kind of risky to have Blossom in my room, especially like later at night. Like right now, it's only 8 o'clock, right? Leo is not going to be awake at this time. Why is everything inverted in your house? The dog is the one who doesn't like a tiny animal. I mean, like, Leo's just, like, not... Leo doesn't have the, like... Hamsters don't have, like... I don't know. I actually can't explain it. Right? Like, Leo has sniffed Blossom a few times. Oliver's, like... I feel like Blossom and Oliver got on pretty well. Lydia and Blossom got on well as well. Obviously, Blossom didn't meet Hazel, but Hazel's like the female version of Oliver, so every cat wants to go in my room and they will go straight for the end of my bed like guinea pigs. To the guinea pigs, I hate it, yeah. Okay. How are we doing? What impact does this make with us destroying this? It's pretty good. And then it's mostly just sand, which is kind of annoying, but... Oh, we're now on the same... Apart from this. Same Y level. Actually, no, we're not. Never mind. Do rodents have hands or paws? I'd say they're paws. The thing about hamsters' nails is they'll typically wear them down. So you don't really... Like, I've never had the issue or the thing of cutting my hamster's nails. Unless they got, like, really long, right? Which again, like, my hamsters never really would. They would wear them down when they're running on the wheel. And because Leo runs on his wheel for basically 6 to 8 hours a day, right? I think I'm good on that. Yeah, the wandering traders are like... this isn't for you, by the way, buddy. Like, you're not part of this build. What do you sell? Don't run from me. What the fuck? Pale oak. Okay. But I'm kind of glad they didn't do Baby Villager, um, like the Golden Flower stuff, because I feel like there'd be some fucking weird freaks out there that just, I don't know. No, I'm good on that. I'm kind of glad, personally. Like, if we're already saying that putting a villager, like a fully grown villager, in a one by one hole is slavery, then it can't really. I don't want to really imagine what people would say or do if you could stunt the growth of a baby villager. Not a fan, personally. Fuck you. Actually, you know what? I do want you to get tortured. I retract my statement. You motherfucker. No. Okay, I've been playing this game for a very long time, right? I've played through Update Aquatic. I know the interaction that the eggs and the zombie have. I did not know that they attacked the actual mob. What? I knew if they stood on the player as well. If you stand on a turtle leg, it will like break. I didn't know they attacked them because I'm watching the zombie attack and I'm like, there's no like the Wandering Trader's dead. I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen that before. That's very bizarre. They're monsters, yeah. And also, yeah, I do think I've seen baby zombies more recently. They break when you jump on them, and I think undead mobs in particular will go. Yeah, zombies will literally go out their way to, like, they pathfind to them. Why? Wardens don't. 1 point to warden. Wardens won't attack babies. Israel will. 1 point to the warden. Fun scary microfactor at almost at 200 followers. Yeah, I can't wait for that honestly, because it's like I feel like I've been on 100 for so long. Well, I have. I have been on 100 for so long, but you know what I mean. I guess the warden isn't racist. It's an interesting concept. What is the most racist? Illagers? Zombies are up there? Yeah. It's really good that I just glanced at my shovel just now, because if I didn't, I would have never done it. And this would have broken. So, W. Michael observing skills. You'll have to see it. Well, maybe you don't. Maybe you wanted me to break my tool. In that case, fuck you, I guess. Enderman, yes, yeah, Enderman are fucking heavily racist. Which is why we need to make a mob farm and destroy them. Endermites of all mobs, dude. Endermites are so chill. I do genuinely really like Endermites and silverfish. I mean, I've always liked endermites, but my liking for silverfish has grown recently because by extension they're basically the same mob, right? Well, they're not the same. No, that's unfair to say, but they're very similar. All right, let's get some breathing room here. Yeah, I don't get that. Apparently, the infested farms are very, very like broken. For the record, I'm not going to make a silverfish farm. By the way, I have no reason whatsoever. Okay, we're on 45 levels in 3 minutes. You need an auto clicker? Yeah, okay. Well, because I don't have one. I mean, I could like elastic band my controller and give myself stick drift, but I'm not ready to let go of my controller just yet for that. So, you know, my controller is still young. Auto clicker or a spear, and the tool would be repaired in your offhand. Hmm. I mean, honestly, like farms in general, XP farms in general would get a major buff with the offhand. You would spend a lot less time. The average person, I have AFK there for like a long time, so, but the average person will like their time they spend in the mob farm would heavily get cut down. And again, wait, let me. And depending, it even depends on how many tools you want to repair, right? Yeah, I'm not really messing with the infested. Um, okay. How would you expect like a 10-year-old to like I don't know go like pick some flowers and then hear that sound and then act like everything's okay? That sound is fucking terrifying. I don't know if streaming called that, but it was like one of the new cave noises. But I don't think I've crafted the newer potions. I understand their purpose and they're very good, but I don't really fuck with them all that much. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. That's definitely a newer sound as well. I remember it being added. Somewhat, anyway. Progress check. Not bad. Oh shit, hang on, let me charge my laptop. Africa's almost bald. Unfortunate. Yeah, bless him. She reacted to my weird noise just then. You be cool. Yo. I call her Pickle as well, so if you hear me say Pickle, that's like the nickname I've given her. No, she's not even green, okay, there's no relation, but I call her Pickle sometimes. Well, a lot of the time, actually. Don't place her on the scaffolding block on the never ceiling. I wonder if there's more like blocks or stuff they could do, like the pickle or like candle method with. You know, like candles are basically like the pickles, but redesigned, right? Because it's like four on one block. I wonder if they could do more of that. That's such a smart way of doing candles as well. You're a Mickle, hypothetically, you could have your first and last name combined to Michel? Mickle? Yeah. I still will not get over the fact that someone in this chat used to call me Mitchell. And I just never corrected them for some reason. Are they in the room with us? I'm not sure. I don't know why that looks so silly to me. We have to go back, but I'll probably do that off stream because it's boring. We're getting sand though. It's very nice. Really, really awesome source. Gonna slip because there's no point going back there just to mine like 5 blocks. You just spam the large and fed person. I should. I love random sentences and stuff immediately remind you of something else. I'm very like I can just I don't know. I'm very weird with my. Can I sleep? It is clearly nighttime. I'm gonna ruin the viewers. You know, a few streams ago, I was talking about how like if you spam place like to the top of the world, it doesn't spam your chat. It does below ground, like below minus 64. It fucking like literally like fills half the screen, and it is the worst thing. Obviously, you can't do it, but you don't need to tell me 600 times. You know, it's. Have I found that out? I don't even know what I was doing, actually. But for some reason, I was at the bottom of the world trying to place blocks, right? I'll just do random shit sometimes, okay? People ominously saying "you" reminds me of the beginning dialogue to a boss fight in Fallout 4. He goes, "You come here." It is very ominous, yeah. Ominous bottle. Just try to punch dirt or stone with dirt. That's awesome. The thing about this is I'm also getting so much stone as well. We recently destroyed it like a part of the hill, right? At spawn, not at spawn, but near the research facilities. And that gave us so much stone and dirt, so we're getting even more now. My mouse sucks, and randomly it pick blocks for no reason, and as I'm mining, my pickaxe just turns into stone. Unfortunate. Okay. They should call wireless mouses hamsters. They should, I agree. That'd be a good idea. We're almost at day 7,700. That's kind of crazy. The two numbers in between the sevens. That's amazing. Amazing. thoughts on cat earphones. I mean, I'd probably never um, wear them, but I do not give a toss if someone else wears them. It doesn't affect my life at whatsoever. Like, I could not care less. It's just not something I would wear. Like, I'd rather wear like regular headphones, but that doesn't mean like it's like the worst thing since the Austrian painter. You know, I couldn't care less. What people like the what's the word peripherals people use when gaming? Who cares? I will care if it inhibits your gaming ability though, because I need a good team when I'm playing Overwatch. But other than that, go for it. For some RGB lights, I actually had those once, and then I don't know, like they stopped working or something. I don't know, but we got rid of them. I had an RPG headset as well. I think it was my previous one actually. It was only the mic end, the part I talking to, that was like coloured, and obviously like the either side of my headset as well. But I couldn't see that, right? I can't see that when I'm using them. Um, you make a bed glow ominously because you had laptop RPG lights. Sounds like you were a true gamer back in the day. I was. I'm so washed now. So washed. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. And my headset is green and black. So very cool. I think my previous one. I think I still have my previous headset. Um, is red and black. But yeah, RPG lights are cool. Very, very, fuck's sake, very, very cool. There's a wolf. I'm still getting used to the wolf sounds. Don't want a 5 copper. I think we can live without those. As long as my headset has some colour to it, I don't really care. Because half the time I'm not looking at it, right? Alright, we're gonna wind down the stream though. I don't know if I'll continue doing this on stream, like mining this on stream, or what. We'll see. But we've made some significant progress. I will stop though, because I've done a lot of this today. Actually, we'll play a few games of Pillars of Fortune before I go. Okay. So, I'm not gonna like put everything back in the chest, but I will take my shulker boxes back. So then, that reminds me to put the items back because we're gonna need to, right? I think they've all got loot in them. I have glasses actually. I can make myself visible in the mirror. I had glasses as well. I mean, I told you guys this, right? I used to wear glasses. Like, I've had glasses. I wore glasses longer than I have been without them. It'll take a few more years. Like, I don't know, way past 30. Like I'd imagine, where this time I've been without them outlasts the time I've been with them. Did your eyesight get better, or did you stop wearing? I've been like, so I was very self-conscious about wearing my glasses. I used to get like mocked for years at school, and actually, hang on, let me. There we go. Make that clear to me. Anyway, yeah, I used to like get picked on for years, and then towards like end of year, like when I was like 16 and stuff, I just stopped wearing them around school, and the school got really mad at me for not wearing them, right? Which I don't know why, but they got really mad at me. And in college, I stopped wearing them. And then I was like 19, and then they fell out of my pocket one day, and like that was the catalyst for me. I stopped caring. Probably still on the ground. Oh no, I doubt that. It's been like 6 years, 7 years. But yeah, I just stopped wearing them. The opticians regularly like will send my sister and my mum like reminders for appointments, but never me. So I don't know how they know, but apparently they do. Yeah, my glasses weren't that cool, really. Okay, I believe. Oh wait, no, we need to make one more copy. Yeah, I thought about getting like the round glasses, but I don't think they suit me. I don't think glasses suit me at all. Even now, maybe. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, my eyesight isn't that bad, really. Could be worse. Okay, we're gonna play a few games for fucking CubeCraft Pillars of Fortune. I can't fucking speak. Play until we lose, basically. So if we lose this game, then unlucky. But we're not going to lose this game because we won 3 games yesterday in a row, by the way, which I'm still gassed about because we popped off there. So I've left my tea. No. Killed me once in Pillars of Fortune. I think I had to. I think that's kind of the objective of the video game. You didn't? There was one person left still? Yeah, okay, but if, like, even after, like, I kill that person, right? I'd still have to kill you. You would have definitely killed me. You would have definitely. I would have 100% died. 100% been slaughtered. I'm in a very awkward. Oh, I don't like this. I like being at the back. Just a block, I think. It wasn't the warden, it's just a block. Oh god. I don't really like having to stare. I'm not gonna lie. Like, these weird, awkward blocks. Oh, you fucking fish, man! Sorry, Blossom. We're gonna play one more game. Sorry, Pickle. I'm sorry. super cool and epic I am, and that's gonna. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a better chance of winning in the outskirts. It's a lot worse being in the center of everyone. I find. Don't like shulkers either. Just an awkward block, really. Can I get an actual, like, full block for once in my life? I'm literally about to die. Oh, you fucking little bastard. Okay, we're playing until I win. Never mind. You're so discriminatory. No shulkers, no stairs. It's just awkward blocks, right? And yeah, we had to throw a lava chicken away. Like, no. Should I be more assertive? You know what? New year, new me. Fuck this guy in particular. Yep, I chose the right guy to kill. Hi. Now, if I had blocks there, instead of just fucking random shit, I could have actually killed this guy by now. Blossom, now's not the time. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we were dead. I did not mean to do that. I shouldn't have done that. Come on here, Plus. Come on. Come on, Pickle. Do you go out? I'll let you out. Go on in. Yeah, go on in. Come on, why you... Okay. You have the room to leave. Go on in. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I wore chainmail leggings, but then that makes a sound, right? You need to be very confident in close quarters with a warden. I don't want to hurt him though. What's Happycast? Hello. Dude, that's so unfair. Like, I could have killed that guy, but I kept getting like random, like powered rails, and then the guy gets a warden. What do you want me to do? Fuck this guy. I'm just getting so unlucky. Okay, never mind. You. Okay, never. Oh, that guy is dying. He's red, like the opposite of hue. Is red the opposite of green? What is the opposite of green? Oh, so, please, I have a wife and children. I have a family of 5. I need to feed. Okay. Yeah, now what, pussy? Law accurate? Leave me alone. You little bastard. Listen, buddy. Come to my ends and you'll get shanked. Do you understand? I would love to get actual items for once in my life. A harness, that's great. Can I get a water bucket, please? Okay, a sword works fine, I guess. Please. Leave me alone. I'm just standing on the baby's head. This guy's a hang on. Before I die, can I just have 1 second? Okay. Fuck you. I'm trained in guerrilla warfare. Same. If mixed with green and red, it turns brown. So I guess they're opposites. Why am I in the center? Listen, I'm all for getting attention, right? But yes. Look how high I am. You bastard! Did you just fly? Okay, he didn't. Oh, they're teaming, bro. Are you serious? Oh my god, bro. I killed them both. I don't give a fuck. My sacrifice was worth it. I don't know what happened there, by the way. I don't know why there's a warden and a fucking pillage. Like, it's... My luck today is awful. It is. I used it all yesterday. I used it. Why did you have to fucking team, bro? So cringe. Whatever. I killed them both. Victory is mine. I am the people's champion. Fucking playing in a game of Discord fucking couple. Fuck off. E-daters. Got that piss? You little gremlin. I wonder if someone has an ominous vault, do I get items? No, right? Because it's the same in creative. Oh my god, stop, bro. This is crazy. Need commands? Oh! I'm sorry, bro. A trident. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I'm gonna fucking... You didn't pick it up. Okay, we're good. He's trolling. Or she. They're trolling. Come here, you little twat waffle. Yes, yes, yes. Come here. You little shit. Fucking had Azalea leaves in my hand the entire time. Let's grow a tree whilst we're here. Team trees, anyone? Mushroom? Am I the fucking, like... Okay, you didn't need to do that. That's really unnecessary. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Go on. Fucking come at me. I shouldn't have done that. It's all good though. They've got a totem as well. Okay, well now you can die. You've kind of served your purpose. They didn't die, by the way. But they did. Okay, well... That was the... Yeah, I'm about to get fucked. Please don't. Where's the trident? Did he spawn? Tridents don't despawn. I've got an ender... Dude, I'm fucking solid. I've got an ender pearl. I've got a strider. Ender pearl. They do in Java, that's kind of ridiculous. I could pearl down, like... Let me throw all the useless shit. I'm gonna campfire here, so you can't directly jump on me. See, I'm so smart at this video game. You guys should be jealous. Put on another pillar, I'll miss. Okay. I fucking died. Wait, did I die? Or did I... My pearl killed him. What? What happened? Wait. What the fuck? What? Did I, like, suffocate him or what? Pearl's still damaged when you're hit by it. What? I mean, you know what happened? They, I missed. They, what's it called? They totemed, but they didn't regenerate health. They went into half health, half a heart of health that entire time. They couldn't regen. They didn't get food once. And we left them alone for a while. They didn't get food one time, or enough to, I guess, sustain them. What the fuck? Oh, you bastard. B! Oh, you further bastard. Okay, we're safe for now. I don't know, they're so lucky with their mobs. The ghast's gone. The ghast has disappeared. And so has this guy. Oh, the beast is still alive. Okay, that was probably the right idea. Or was it? I'm now hungry. What the fuck? What is happening? What is this game? I'm impressed. Can I don't need to knock you down. You know what, that's your pillar now. Oh, he fell. Never mind. I could bonk someone with an anvil. I've got 2 zoglins. They're hostile, right? Piss! Which is fine. I'm not mad at all. Once again, Michael makes it to second place without doing anything, seemingly. I don't know where the second person is, though. What the fuck is happening? See, now I'm worried. Yes, we got slime back. Hello, slime. Spawn egg. What's the chances of just having a little slime? Yeah, I'm kind of worried that, like, one of these guys are going to come up and kill me. I don't even know what the fucking player is. Oh, he is. What's up, man? What? How do you... Bro jumped on me, twirled, so he, like, was now behind me and didn't hit me once? Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? He made that... He built a platform. He must have sat there for like 3 minutes. All to just jump, miss, and almost fall off himself. Wait, did he fall off? Wait, how did he die? He did! Oh no, I hear him, never mind. Unreal. Well, on that note, again, we won like 2 games there, so we've won 5 games. Another round. Okay, one more round. And then I will have to go. But one more round. An error occurred? Fuck you, man. Oh, I did pick the wrong game. Okay. Okay, what's the bottom? Oh, it's slime. Everyone's gonna jump down. Surely. Okay, I didn't... What? Can I stop getting harnesses? I wonder if anyone's ever, like, taken a happy gas and flown on them. Do you know how lucky you'd be to get all those items? Well, it's only 3 items, but still. You just win the game, right? Oh. Now I have to reason, like, what is safer? Being up here? Oh yeah, 2 items. What is... I think it's still being up here, honestly. You're so lucky you didn't get shot off. Have a bundle, though. Because you're a bundle of joy. Just kidding. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I did do that, actually. Oh, please, I have a wife and kids. Oh no, I have a family. I have a tribe back home. I have a tribe back home. I fucking have a tribe. You suffer from mining fatigue? Wait, did I? I think I did. No, I don't think I do. Piss? Well, I have caused chaos, at least. Okay, my plan didn't work. You didn't want to live in this world? Yeah. I died and he didn't live. That's fair enough. I am pretty cool. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna end the stream. Is your wife real, Michael? Absolutely. I have a wife and 5 kids. Law accurate, by the way. I'm gonna end stream. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Chilled stream today. I'm glad that we've had something to actually talk about for once. Hopefully it continues into next week because, you know, I like what they're doing with the drop finally after giving us something to play with. Yeah, Pillars of Fortune was fun as well. So who knows when I'll stream next? I'll let you guys know when I do. And until then, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, morning, afternoon, or evening. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Check out the new features if you can. They're on Snapshot, but not preview. So we're kind of left in the dark a little bit, but it's okay. I'll manage for a week. But yeah, until then, take care of yourselves. I was going to say goodbye. I just can't say goodbye, so I'm just going to end the stream awkwardly.